Cravings are a common experience of anyone losing weight, but they can be overcome. So let's cover exactly how to do so. First, we must understand why cravings happen. Cravings are often emotional and triggered by certain foods. Sometimes they can stem from micro and macronutrient deficiencies or just a basic lack of calories, which if you're dieting is exactly what you're putting your body through. Before delving into the practical tips, I just want to say that I myself, when I'm losing weight, I rephrase these cravings as a leading indicator that I am on the correct path. If I wasn't losing weight, more likely than not, I wouldn't be having these cravings. And the more weight you lose, the stronger these cravings become. So just remember, these cravings are totally normal and it's actually a sign that you're moving towards the right direction. But anyways, here are some tips to outsmart these cravings. Number 1, distance yourself. Literally find a way to remove yourself from the proximity of the food that you're trying to avoid. Or my favorite is just don't buy the food at all. If it's out of sight, it's going to be out of your mind. The same thing for any other type of addiction. It's much harder to quit smoking if you got a pack of cigarettes right in front of you, if you got that vape right in front of you. You're gonna have more opportunities to crave it. If it's triggering you, leave the area, or next time, don't bring it into that area. If this is happening somewhere else, like at work or some type of social gathering, I guess you can't really do much about it and you're just gonna have to suck it up. But if it's at your own house, then you have control over this. Don't buy the junk and you're gonna be much less likely to eat it. Number 2, drink some water first. A lot of cravings are just dehydration. One thing I've also found myself, if you eat a lot of salt, you're gonna crave much more water, which sometimes comes in the form of food cravings. So I've had many times myself where I just had a very salty meal and then I crave something sweet, but instead of that, I drink some water and the whole craving goes away. Another reason to have water is because it just fills your stomach up. If your stomach is full, you're not gonna crave the junk food as much because, well, there's not as much space, which can give you just enough time to overcome the cravings. Number 3, distract yourself. Find a short-acting activity that you can use to take your mind off the intense cravings. Watch some YouTube, maybe watch a movie. For me personally, this works. Maybe play a video game. Try to get a little bit of a higher dopamine activity that will take away the drive from food. So personally, I've used something like games to distract myself when I'm in very steep diets, because it's an amazing way to take your mind off of the food and put it towards something else. Plus, all your dopamine gets funneled towards the game and all of your cravings get completely overridden by the virtual world. So find some variation of this within your life and it will greatly help you. Number 4, high volume foods. If you're craving junk food or you just want to gorge yourself on any type of food that comes your way, eat high volume foods. My favorites were carrots, watermelon, berries, cucumbers. They're all phenomenal. Just something to snack on, get your stomach filled up a little bit, make the cravings go away. And if they still don't go away, then just blast away with the high volume foods. I dare you to have like a pound of watermelon or a pound of carrots. You're gonna down that and you're not gonna want to eat for a very long time. Number 5, go to sleep. You can try to take little naps throughout the day whenever you get cravings and if you feel tired, because I think you've noticed yourself that most cravings peak and they come down within like 30 minutes to an hour. So if you take a 30-minute nap, you can literally just like time travel through the cravings. Another thing I specifically used to do when dieting is, since most cravings come at night, I would just go to sleep. I'd brush my teeth, kind of signal to my body that I'm done eating for the day. I'd drink some sparkling water and just lay my head down on the pillow. Sometimes my stomach would rumble a little bit, it would hurt the slightest bit, but I would quickly overcome this by falling asleep and just like losing all consciousness. Also, if you can sleep longer, this is an amazing way to regulate your hunger hormones better and also have a little bit more motivation and willpower throughout the day. If you want to jumpstart your weight loss, press the first link in the description. We have a Skool community completely for free where you can get extra help from me and people on the exact same journey as you. I will soon be making this paid, so if you join now, you get a free membership for the rest of your life. If I gave you anything of value within this video, please consider subscribing and don't forget to stay savvy with your diet.